Welcome to a Service Please snack. Today, we're with Meriel, founder of Club Mexicana, the vegan Mexican restaurants all across London. For you in the vegan world at that particular point, you really were at a bit of a frontier and a bit of a trendsetter.
Yeah.
And you know, it wasn't like you could look around and be like, oh, so there's a vegan restaurant there. It's like, oh, how did they do it? How, like, and even going to be able to have a conversation with that founder and being like, how have you found being able to get a market and bringing people that maybe aren't completely vegan into my restaurant and things like that. So it must have been quite intimidating and lonely at times in that kind of like space, you know what I mean? And like all second guessing yourself a lot of the time.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I probably got more help from like vegan restaurants in other countries than in London. You know, like there's a great vegan Mexican taco place in Tulum in Mexico that, like, you know, I'm really good friends with the owner and the chef there. You know, it's always been really great talking to them, even though like we're miles away and completely their stories about building restaurants are crazy. But like, I mean, I never felt lonely because that's the beauty of like the community within street food and food in general, that like there was lots of people who were in the community and I could talk to about things. And I guess I've never had like one single mentor for anything, but I sort of try and pick certain people for certain things. So like Zan, for example, has been a really great mentor to me. She doesn't understand our food. Like, she's the queen of burgers and like and loves meat, but like, you know, the advice that she's given me about running a business and the sort of financial side of things and team and, you know, all of that kind of stuff is second to none. And there's been other people who have given me lots of different information, and even just like at a festival sitting behind the stall and chatting with, you know, people like you, and it's like, yeah, you all have these little things that you struggle with, and I think without having each other to talk to, that would be really lonely, but it wasn't. But I think there was also like a sort of a tipping point where suddenly everybody wanted in on the vegan thing. And I remember, you know, we got sort of picked in inverted commas to do a residency at a bar in Dalston, who they just had like somebody really good doing a residency there, and they wanted us to do it because they thought that like veganism was the next big thing. And, you know, I think, you know, and that was fine, and we were there for a year, but it was...
Is that Pamela, was it?
Yeah. But I think I realised at that point, and then suddenly lots of people started asking us to do lots of things, and you know, we could have been like, yeah, we'll do this, and we'll do another pop-up, and we'll do another one. And I know people who have done like 5 pop-ups at the same time, and I think, you know, it was very much like, okay, what can we manage, and what can we manage like sustainably, and how can we do this properly? And realising quite early on that there was a lot of people who, you know, they would be like, oh, we really love your food, and blah, blah, blah. And it wasn't. It was like they hadn't even eaten the food. It was just that they really, really wanted something vegan because it was the like so hot right now thing. And I think I've always been really careful not to just jump in with anybody who says that. I'm still like it now. I'm really paranoid. But like, I think making sure that like we worked with the right people, the right partners at the right time in the right spaces that our audience could go to, it enabled us to build something like proper and sustainable. And we weren't running, I mean, I was running around in circles like a crazy person, but not as much as I could have been. So I think that managing that in like bite-sized chunks was really helpful.
Thanks for listening to that Service Please snack. Please like, share, comment, do whatever you feel is necessary. It means a lot. Till next time, Service Please with Josh Patterson.